Southeast Texas Weekly, brought to you by the Modern Vein Surgery Institute at Privity Clinic for Surgical Care.
Hello again and welcome back to Southeast Texas Weekly to talk politics. I'm Kevin Steele, your humble host, here to talk politics with two of our candidates for the 252nd District Judge race. Joining me today, Carolyn Wiedenfeld, the Republican nominee for the post, and Raquel West here, the Democratic nominee. Our candidates in Jefferson County for the all-important judgeship of the 252nd District Court. Welcome very much, ladies. We really appreciate you coming.
Thank you
for
having us.
Welcome to our set. Carolyn, we'll start with you. Tell us about yourself briefly and give us an idea who you are and why, in your view, you should be the choice for the 252nd District Judge.
Thank you. I'm Carolyn Drawhorn Wiedenfeld. I'm a lifelong resident of Jefferson County. Raised my kids here, taught school here, practiced law here. I'm fresh, I'm independent, I have no ties to the current power structure in Jefferson County, and I think that people here are ready for someone new, and I'm that person.
You're that person. Raquel West, tell us about yourself and why you should be the 252nd District Judge in your view.
Well, I've been practicing criminal law for over 19 years, and I think a court that is handling these types of cases, which are felonies and serious offenses, needs an attorney who has the qualifications and the experience handling those types of cases, and that's exactly what I've done throughout my career, and I believe that's of the utmost importance in this court.
Ms. Wiedenfeld, we begin with you. How long have you been practicing law in Jefferson County?
Since 2001, I've practiced law here.
Since 2001, so roughly 13 years. Can you effectively sit on the bench of a criminal law court when you practice a good deal of family law? You do a lot of family law.
Absolutely. I have practiced criminal and family law for the last 7 years, exclusively criminal and family law. And yes, I am experienced in criminal law, and I can effectively sit on that bench.
Is there a misunderstanding in the community, in your view, how long you've practiced criminal defense law?
I don't know whether there's a misunderstanding or not, but I have practiced criminal defense law since 2006, and I continue to practice criminal defense law today.
Raquel West, some of your critics have called you the hand-picked successor to former Judge Lane Walker. Is that a fair assessment in your view?
I don't know where that's come from. I was not handpicked by anyone. I've had, since probably about 2 or 3 years into my career, the dream of wanting to become a judge. I felt like I could do more for the community, being a judge. When I heard that this bench was coming vacant, I immediately knew that that's what I wanted to do. But
did Judge Walker ask you to run for his former post?
He did not.
Did he encourage you at all in the idea of running for the post?
Once I found out that he had resigned, I've called to make sure that he in fact did, and all he did was wish me well if that's what I wanted to do.
How, Ms. Wiedenfeld, many observers say one of Jefferson County's most compelling immediate needs in the courthouse is kind of an expedited court system regarding a backlog, addressing some of the backlog there. How can you tell voters you're the answer to the backlog problem when you have no experience as a judge or with a position of management that manages the backlog?
Well, I think Ms. West would agree with me that neither of us have any experience as a judge. Life's experience teach us to be good judges. Running a small business is what teaches us to manage a business. And I do have experience running a small business, and I do have good life experiences that teach me or that would help me to be a good judge.
Ms. West, was former Judge Lane Walker instrumental in you being contracted with the county as an employee of the drug court, which is under the 252nd District Court, to handle the Indigent Defense Fund or some of the IDF cases? Were you contracted with the IDF?
I do have a contract through the IDF. That program was initially set up through Judge Carver and Judge Walker and then Judge Gist. My contract from the beginning,
but Judge Walker was a part of
he was a part of that, but he was not the one who I contracted with. My contract
was being contracted for IDF work. Is that coveted by many attorneys in Jefferson County? Is it lucrative?
You get a decent salary, absolutely, but you work very hard and handle a lot of cases as well. And I've always worked under Judge Larry Gist in the Drug Impact Court through that program.
Did you not receive substantial financial gain from your participation in the Jefferson County IDF, pool of attorneys, so to speak?
Sure, we make a salary.
Does that not make you beholden? I think the viewers will wonder, does that not make you beholden to the interest of the former judge who named you in part to the IDF, former Judge Lane Walker?
Judge Walker didn't choose me, Judge Larry Gist did. Each judge was given an opportunity to ask attorneys to participate in that program. And Judge Gist asked me, and I've participated in that.
No influence on the part of Judge Lane Walker in the decision?
No.
Ms. Carolyn, have you ever been sanctioned by the Texas Bar Association?
No, I have not.
Have you been accused of misbehavior by the Texas Bar Association?
No,
in
I have
any
not.
way? Are you substantially compliant on paying all financial obligations to the Internal Revenue Service? There's been a report out there that you are behind on your payments with the Internal Revenue Service.
Well, in the very beginning, when I mentioned that I wanted to run against Lane Walker, people were out there trying to dig up dirt on me, and this was the best they could come up with, that yes, I do owe some money to the IRS. I'm working diligently to get it taken care of. That's the worst thing they could come up with, but the good news is that it's going to be paid off either by this month or by the end of this year for sure.
And we will continue on Southeast Texas Weekly in just moments. Stay with us.